Yo, you know who it is, man. It's your brand new Jelani Luxury. Look, if you ain't rocking with me, I need you to tap in. We headed to 2024 right here with In the Loop.
%, pure the oil.
It's your boy Doe Dollar, back with another episode in the Loop Podcast. You know what's going on.
You know who it is, man. It's your boy Links the Chef in the building. You know how we get down in the Loop Podcast, man, what it is.
Yo, we appreciate all y'all who's subscribing to the channel, liking the page, following the IG page. I see y'all see that giveaway.
Yeah, I know y'all see that giveaway.
See that giveaway, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, but look, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Man, we got a special guest in the building today. We appreciate it. He pulled up. He here. He came with the merch. Y'all know him. If you don't know him, gotta get to know my boy.
You know who it is, man. It's your very own Jelani Luxury, baby. We here, man. Shout out to In the Loop for bringing me, bro.
Yes, my boy Glow is in the building. And he pulled up with the merch.
Jelani Lux. Look, Jelani Luxury.
That's what I'm talking about.
One to tap into.
That's what we want up here. We want people that's getting to it, bro. Just like we get to it, we want you to get to it, bro.
Anybody that got a dream, man, I appreciate it because he pulled up with his dream. Check him out.
We here.
Hold on. Look at this. This is mine, first of all. So you got to get your own. You got to tap in with my boy. We're going to put his Instagram on the page. I already know that. So go follow my boy Jelani Lux. Y'all know what's going on. Look at the luxury. Look at the luxurious that's going on. Look at the luxury that's
glowing on.
This is definitely foreign.
I got some 12s that go with this right here.
This is definitely fire. This is definitely mine. And we got other merch. He got hats. He got everything.
Everything
we gonna let him
need.
tell you what he got. You know what I mean? Yo, first and foremost, man, let's make some noise for my man. My man Glow. My boy Glow pulled up. He pulled up and showed up.
I know the vibes, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, Jelani Luxury represents Glow. That means he must have hope. Hold up, though. They need to know what this means. Jelani Luxury represents Glow. Means he must have hope and know that no weapon formed against us shall prosper and all things through Christ is possible.
Yes, sir.
You believe what I believe in, man. Let's come take over the world.
That's a fact. So, and we could do it together.
Together.
But we definitely could take over the world together.
So how'd you come up with the name?
So for real, bro, Jelani Luxury came upon, before Jelani Luxury, it was called Glory Lane. So Glory Lane started in 2015. 2015, I was like, undecided about, what I want to do, graduating high school. So 2014, I graduated. Wanted to go into the Air Force. Really wasn't looking too bright at the moment. So I was like, I'm gonna do something else. And 2015, I decided to become my own boss. Mm-hmm. Jelani Luxury came in 2017, 2015, started with Glory Lane. Glory Lane started because it was a young dude. I'm going to shout him out, even though he did me dirty. I'm going to shout him out. His name was from Kansas City. He inspired me to cut and sew. A lot of people don't know I do that cut and sew, though. A lot of people don't know that.
I ain't know that.
This is with the machine.
Cutting and sew on the sewing machine.
Yeah, I'm with that. So 2015, I was inspired from some young dude named Was, about 14, making stuff out of his grandmother's attic. I'm like, all right, bet. If he could do it, I could do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own entrepreneurship. 2015 came Glory Lane. Glory Lane just came off of the top. Like it wasn't really too much input on what I should name the brand or, so forth.
Right.
So it was like, all right, bet I'm gonna run with Glory Lane. And I was like, yo, that's not really applicable to the people. I need something that people, going to hear and be like, yo, I want to support that. So 2015, I was like, all right, Glory Lane. 2017 came Jelani Luxury. It's crazy because a close family member, who was it? P from Baltimore. He was like, yo, you should name your
boy Prophet.
Okay.
Yo, he was
shout out to that.
Shout out to Prophet. Man. Shout out to Prophet. He was like, yo, you should make your brand called Jelani. 2 weeks I did well done. I was like, Jelani what? All right, Jelani Luxury. It's been a glow ever since.
It's been a glow ever since.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
Shout out to Prophet, man. He did that. You inspired this man. He working.
Sure. Gotta salute.
His merch is up, moving around. I love that.
Get into it. Shit out the mud.
And you said Jelani stand for what? Say it again a little slower.
So Jelani Luxury represents Glow. that means you must have hope and know that no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and all things through Christ is possible.
Say it right there on the merch.
Right there on the merch.
Right there on the merch, bro.
Talk
that's
to
represent glow, and that means we must hope and know no weapon formed against us shall prosper.
If you believe what I believe in, let's take over the world.
Let me ask you this. So you do this all by yourself?
Do this all by myself. Well, I ain't gonna say by myself because I always got God with me. That's first and foremost. I want to thank God for every opportunity. I want to thank God for allowing me to be here with y'all right now. Thanks. So, other than that, yeah, it's just me and God. I've been keeping the faith into him, and he's been dwelling and helping me prosper.
Really, some of the questions that I want to ask, I kind of feel like I already know the answer. Being trying to be an entrepreneur myself, trying to build businesses, trying to stand on business and have LLC and go about things the right way. So I could just I already could kind of like with any business is a struggle. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you try to get it up off the ground. Especially when you by yourself. Fortunately, all my struggles with my businesses have been with my cousin. You feel me? So I'm glad to have that kind of support. Exactly. And it'd be rough for us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got our own lives.
Yeah.
We're trying to,
day-to-day responsibilities, priorities.
And everything else we got to do and tackle business opportunities and stuff like this. So I know it's hard. I can see the work put into this and could just tell that this wasn't just slapped on that. You know what I'm saying? This take time. Put your mock-ups together.
And all that.
You know
it's
what I mean?
A process.
And you paying for it with your own money.
Like this year, I don't got nobody, and I ain't looking for no handouts. I'm never looking for no handouts because I know God got me. If anybody got me, I know God got me. So at the end of the day, you're going to come across people who going to have your best interest. But if not, the ball's still going to continue to roll. And that's how I carry. Like, you're going to support, you're going to support. If not,
do you feel like you get the right amount of support from the people around you?
I ain't even gonna lie. Support, especially coming from Frederick, there's really no support there. I mean, you got a lot of people who feel like they could go apply themselves, but nobody's applying themselves. As far as the closest people to me, I feel like even my family don't support me as much as they should. But once again, that's when I tell y'all, I got God. Without him, we nothing. So you feel me?
Now, my bad, I ain't know, but to add to what you saying, one thing that I love, and y'all go on my boy Instagram page and you're going to see him, he get there. You know what I'm saying? He's not worried about, of course we would love that support when it's close.
Yeah.
But when you don't get that, you know what you do? You move around. He's not scared to move around. You go to his page and you look, he got his merch in the hands of some of y'all celebrities that's y'all watch on these TVs, that y'all bump on y'all Apple Music.
Celebrities y'all support and not support the people around you. That's what we get around.
That's another factor. A lot of people.
And I love that.
Why do you think people support celebrities and not people they can reach out and touch?
I feel that's because that's a good question. I feel like people do that just because whoever popping, it's a popping thing. Like if you popping in a moment, like God was to put me in a financial status or, get me to a status where I'm successful. Right. I feel like everybody comes saying, oh yeah, I've been around Jelani Lecture. I've been tapped into you. But if you ain't popping, it's like on to the next. So I feel like,
I agree with that.
You really got to get popping for people to pop with you.
I feel
because I think like once people see that you getting the recognition that you deserve, that's when they want to stick their hand in your pocket.
Yep, that's another step.
Like, oh yeah, I went to high school with him.
Got I remember we was in the party back in 2000. What's so, but you ain't did nothing to support the business. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like ain't adding up.
It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Because it's like with all the endeavors that we have like chased down, trying to make come to life, right? It's like when you leave from where you from and people see, because a lot of people be complacent. A lot of people be scared to leave the nest. Yeah. You feel me? So when people see you moving around and you get around some of these people that they watch, because I have done it. I don't feel like I'm really doing much more than I always done.
Yeah.
I think people are just able to see it different now because I'm not waiting on the people that I grew up with.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm moving around and I'm going to get next to the opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ain't too many opportunities coming through here, right here where we at. And that's what I see when I watch your page. I see you got next to the opportunities. You get what I'm saying? He ain't sit around and like even with music. A lot of people do music and they think that, okay, because they nice and they dope,
that it's gonna come to them.
This is a hit.
It don't work like
That's
that.
not what make a hit.
It don't work like
you
that.
have to move around and get that record heard.
Exactly.
You got to move around, get that merch sold. You got to get it because guess what? Lil Baby put that shit on right now. He popping.
Right.
The same shit he been trying to put right here in front of you. Let Lil Baby, Da Baby, Birdman Baby, any one of them put one of this shit on right now.
And then I'm taxing you, you don't want to mess with me at the bottom, but you gonna wait till it's popping and be like, oh yeah, now I gotta pay that 300, I gotta pay that 200 for whatever I'm trying to get. So it don't add up.
Right.
I'm a firm believer in people that don't know you support the most because they have no reason to have animosity towards you, or they don't feel like you owe them nothing, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's my market. That's my marketing plan. I never try to look for my homeboys. I never try to look for female friends that I know. I go elsewhere and get lit, and they gonna see it. Yeah. So now they like, nah, I gotta fuck with it. Now, them niggas, and such and such had that shit, though had.
And I ain't gonna lie though, to be honest with you, I had to cut a lot of people off. Like, it's a few people where it was like, bro, like I'm asking you to, post my post one time a week, not every day. And it's like, I got to ask you to do so. And I'm talking to you every day and you seeing and you following the Instagram. So you seeing everything that's going on with the Instagram.
On top of that, they posting other people's shit that they don't even know.
Or they don't even want to support it. They don't want to post it. I'm supposed to be your man. So how we that'd
be crazy. You might have 5,000 followers and 3,000 of the followers might be people you know. And all the likes and comments may come from people you don't know.
But one thing about it, they be watching.
But they watching.
100%. When you post them stories, 100%. You see them watching.
I remember that little reel I heard when I think somebody was like, I ain't rich yet because you ain't post my shit. You ain't like my shit. That's why I ain't rich yet. I
Cut it out.
Post. Yeah. You know what I mean? Once you start supporting me, man, I'll get rich, man. Don't worry about when I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it when you start posting.
Posting me, exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Because
entrepreneurship is crazy, bro. I'll tell you, like, I learn each and every day with this. Like, it's just so much coming into it. I was like, yo, I had a mindset, like, I'm going to be popping. 2015, I started. 2016, I'm going to be popping. I mean Lil Durk. I mean G Herbo. You know what I mean? All these people that's popping in a moment. And I'm like, all right.
You met Lil Durk?
Met Lil Durk my first year. If you go on my Instagram,
you met Lil Durk.
My first year, 2015.
How did that come about?
Hustling. Like, nobody never told me to go out there and start, networking. Nobody never told me to go out here and reach out to these people. I always tell people it's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah. Like, it's who you really know. And at that moment, like, I was just getting my feet dirty, and God was just putting the people I needed to, that needed to be placed in front of me, to me.
And you know what I like too, though?
That's how that happened for real.
I have been on your page and watched a lot of your glow.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I like that a lot of his, settings don't look like it come with invitation. And that's my kind of style.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is not planned. Yeah. I don't know Lil Durk and them. Yeah. They over there, though. I'm going over there. Yeah. We gonna make it happen. Army. He gotta hear me. He gotta see me.
One man army.
You know what I'm saying? And just watching, that's kind of how I look because, when you homeboys, your approach is a little different. But when you a stranger and you trying to get somebody to stop, which I have seen, all of them stop for you.
Yeah,
you know
for the most part.
I see you with Funny Marco.
Funny Marco, cool. There's a lot of these cool. Shout out to DDG, man. I just want to shout out to DDG. Shout out to Desi Banks. Shout out to NLE Chopper. Like, them three right there is the most humblest dudes I met. And they just, for the culture, they want people to win. So, I just got
saluted. You gave them your merch?
They bought that merch.
They bought that merch.
Yeah.
They put it on?
Put that merch on.
That's a fact. Jelani Luxury.
Jelani Luxury. We here, man. We blessed. We're not gonna complain about what we don't have. We ain't gonna complain, about what we've been through. We just blessed to be here. We blessed that we're able to breathe. We just blessed to be able to get some money. We blessed. And that's why I feel like, a lot of people fall short because you understand what you got in front of you is a blessing. You waking up, you being able to go get some money, being able to drive your car is a blessing. So we just need more of that being, in the world. Make it a better place.
So where you trying to take it to next? Like, what's your next steps? Where you trying to take Jelani Luxury to?
I feel like Jelani Luxury going to be that Louis Vuitton. Jelani Luxury going to be that next Louis Vuitton, that next Gucci, that next, that you're going to say, you're going to see it everywhere. Like, you're going to see it. In due time, you're going to see it. But, as far as my goals and plans right now, I just want to, get my mom out of, our situation. Right. With the brand, it's going to come. The more consistent you are as being an entrepreneur or whatever you're trying to, do in life, it's going to happen. You just got to keep God first, stay consistent. And everything's gonna fall in place for you.
I'm gonna say this right now. Not gonna do no capping for no cameras. Every time you drop a new piece, make sure you got my size.
Yeah, for sure. That
outside.
We don't size, but you could get his size. You can write that.
Tall size is tall and big.
Tall and nigga big and tall, man.
Like his nigga shit big as shit. You gotta figure out his size.
I got you.
Figure out my size. Every time you drop some shit, make sure my size comes.
Got you.
I will grab it, put it in the closet, I'm gonna wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all not calling the loop for no reason, right?
Yeah, we definitely
okay.
You talking to Loopy Luciano.
Okay, Loopy Luciano, okay.
Loopy Luciano is here. You know what's going on.
Okay.
Man, so you got a website?
I do got a website. I got TikTok, I got the Instagram, I ain't got no Facebook, but you could all the Ash Jelani Luxury. That's spelled GELANI Luxury, LUXURY. And that's all social platforms. Like I said, if you believe what I believe in, man, let's go take over the world together.
We'll definitely put all the links in the descriptions and all that. Make sure.
You ever thought about getting your own store? Is that a dream, or you really just focus on just getting the brand out there?
Yeah, it's more for the brand. The store could happen, further down the line, but I feel like having a store comes with too many responsibilities, just dealing with the workers you gotta hire, the responsibilities with the lights and all everything that come with it, the merch, the inventory. So it's a lot that goes in, having a store, especially being a
you can
brand
have
owner.
an online store.
Yeah, I think like physical stores these days are becoming obsolete, bro. Because everybody just shop online.
Literally.
And I hate shopping online because I like to try my shit on.
And then you got it so much easier with social media. Like, you get on TikTok, all you gotta do is hit shop. It take you right to the link. Instagram take you right to the link. So I feel like that in store is more like certain holidays, like Black Friday. You're gonna go there for Christmas. You're gonna go there birthdays.
You don't even gotta go there for Black Friday.
You don't. You really don't. Cyber Monday, you really don't. Like, it's really right there in front of you. So yeah, I really feel like a store is not gonna be in my talk. But the online store is always going to be accessible.
So I was thinking about this, right? Give me a situation where you had the opportunity to run down on somebody with your merch, and it didn't go as planned. Like, or you wish you would have really got next to him just for you. You know what I'm saying? But it did, like, some of these rappers and people be arrogant. Yeah. Some of these YouTubers and people be arrogant, and they don't stop and give a young, honest man that opportunity to to show his love and brand his brand.
Exactly. It get there. So I'm gonna break it down. Literally, so it really wasn't like I was eager to meet him. Like, every opportunity I'm looking at, for an elevation from it. So I'm a pin it to you. Literally, probably like a month and a half ago, no cap, he had a show in Washington, D.C. So we in Washington, D.C. I'm out there probably for like 6 hours. Just on the strength of, just trying to network with people, getting in contact with the right folks. So I'm out there, literally, I'm out there at the venue, waiting for no cap to go into the venue. So literally, he walked right by me, like getting out the vehicle. He got out the vehicle, he's going into the venue. He walked right by me, hit me with the deuce up. And remind you, bro, I was sitting there for 6 hours. His team see me, his manager, I spoke with his manager. He see me. So, like I said, he got to the venue. Once he was going into the venue, hit me with the deuce. Prior to hitting me with the deuce, he see me dancing to Lil Durk's music. So I don't know, what that consists of, but he clearly is some type of, some behind the scenes shit going on with that. So I'm like, all right, bro, he gonna fuck with me. I talked to his manager. He like, all right, bet, we're gonna see what we could do for you. Hit me with the deuce, and I was like, yo, the whole time it was probably because he got some shit going on with Lil Durk. And it was like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm my own man. I got my own brand. At the end of the day, I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my point across.
That's not really.
That's not really. Yeah, you're right. This is what I thought.
That's what you thought.
But it's like crazy though, because it's like
I like Lil Cap. I like some of the No Cap.
He ain't walked by you and then you said something. That's why I like Lil Durk anyway. Yo, it's In the Loop, man, and we is here with the giveaway.
We giving it away, y'all.
We giving shit away, man. You already know who need an iRobot.
If you're tired of cleaning up, all you gotta do is hit the button. The robot gonna run around and clean your house up for you.
A lot of people thought we was bullshitting, like we wasn't giving this shit away, man.
Huh?
They don't see the wheel.
Who getting this robot, man?
They don't see the wheel. Look, let's get a close up on the wheel with the names.
This how we gonna. This how we
don't
gonna
break
do
the robot, though. Don't break it.
I'm sorry, robot.
Get a close up on the wheel.
This is how we gonna do it,
man.
Everybody's name is already in the robot in the wheel.
If you subscribe, your name is in this wheel.
We're gonna hit this button. It's gonna randomly pick somebody. Whoever name it pick up, they get in this robot. We appreciate y'all for subscribing to the YouTube, following the IG, and just following the rules, man. It's simple, man. All you gotta do is follow the rules.
That's it, man. Follow
you might
rules,
get something like this.
Free shit, man. You in the loop or not? This look like a loop.
Let me hit the button. Can I hit the button?
Yeah, I hit the button. Let him get a close up.
Hey man, come get close, man.
Make sure it's.
I'm gonna hit the button, man. Whoever say when, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's see who we get.
Who we got as a winner? Who we got as a winner? CJ and Sharice. That was live.
That's crazy.
That's dope. Yo,
shout out to CJ and Sharice in the podcast they do too, man. They getting a nice iRobot vacuum for the crib, man.
Yo, this is not a game. It's no gimmick. We hit the button. You seen it live. Hey, stay tuned. You gotta watch the episodes to figure out who won. We're not calling you.
If CJ and Sharice don't see this, they not getting it.
They're not getting it.
Do that.
Nah, it wasn't none of that. It was just like, so he was like he was in his black truck. This nigga was in a black truck. So he was in a black truck. It was all right. He was in a black truck. I was out there dancing a little Durk. The DJ was getting, the crowd ready for him to come perform. So I was out there dancing a little Durk shit. I was like, all right, I'm dancing. He looking at me through the black truck, through the tents and shit. I'm like, all right, bet. He get out. He gonna fuck with me. He gonna give me 2 minutes of his time. He did the opposite, bro. He hit me with the deuce going in the venue. I was like, damn.
How hard was you dancing Lil Durk? Was you like fucking it up out there?
Kinda. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the Durk gets you in that mode. I ain't gonna lie.
What song? You remember what song?
On my line.
Hell nah. Nah. It was one of them. I can't even pen it.
Whatever song it was the fucked up song. It was DJ selection at the moment. Because Lil Cap, I keep saying Lil Cap. My man name is No Cap from Alabama. I like No Cap. I listen to his music.
Yeah.
Damn, No Cap.
He did me dirty.
Did me dirty. No Cap.
But I'm also going to speak on a situation where I was eager to it was cool if I would have met him, but it wasn't nothing like, oh yeah, I'm a faint me and No Cap. Now, Weezy came to town. Weezy came to DC.
That was recently, right?
Literally seen Weezy. I just couldn't get that time. But out of everybody I met, Lil Wayne is probably the one that had me like, damn, bro, that's an opportunity that was right in front of me that didn't happen. But I always look at it like, I'm going to see you again. I tell everybody, you going to see me or I'm going to see you again.
That's a fact, and I like that. So we spoke about the people that didn't happen. Like, let's touch on some of the people that you did get in contact with. If you could name them.
Who's your favorite person that you met?
And then name the ones you did meet out other than your favorite too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, literally, damn, I want to say NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa, solid one. Like, he a young boy, but he's solid as hell, folks. Like,
did you meet Kodak?
I met Kodak too. I met Kodak. I met Kodak with Keith.
Keith the Barber.
Keith the Barber.
Shout out to Keith the Barber.
Shout out to Keith the Barber. And he keeping it stacked because a lot of people would be like, oh, yeah, I'm at Kodak on my own now. He was right with me. 2017, he was right there.
Yeah, he told us
Kodak.
That story.
Kodak, NLE Choppa, like I said, Desi Banks, DDG, they my top three.
Well, DDG big.
DDG
He's a big YouTuber or something.
Big YouTuber, yeah. YouTube, right? Yeah, now he trying to transform into being an artist. So, yeah, man, major shout out to all my folks, man. DDG, NLE Choppa, and Desi, man. They been keeping it stack, and they're going to continue to keep it a stack. Appreciate y'all for sure.
Now, look, they got their merch. I got mine. I'm gonna wear mine. Y'all know what's going on, man. Tap in with my boy Jelani Luxury, man. He here to stay. Shit look good. It's great material. It's not none of that shit you wash. Look at that. That's embroidery. Like,
Yes,
if y'all
sir.
know what's going on, that's embroidery. That take money. That costs money. You feel me?
You better understand
You
it.
know what I'm saying? You
You
got
better
the hats,
recognize
the trucker hats to go with
all
it.
that. Socks. And then y'all right in time because I'm about to drop some new, probably beginning of the new year.
I was
Yeah,
just about to ask, how often do you drop new merch?
Hey, I ain't gonna cap though. This year, it's been a challenge, bro. But we here. Like I said, you still see me, progressing with the brand. You know, it might be a percent each and every day, but I feel like me going out here, you know, just telling people what I got going on or doing the motivational, it's all gonna add up at the end. But this year, 2023, definitely, you know, was one of the toughest years for me.
One thing you just said, I really appreciate you saying, and I'm thankful for you saying it, is that this year been challenging. Not that it could have been last year or whatever year,
Yeah.
but the fact that it ain't always perfect.
At
You know
all.
what I'm saying? Do you care to, like, you don't have to elaborate in detail about challenging,
Yeah.
but just, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times we only post the highlights. We only show, even us. You know what I'm saying?
Most people do
Most
that.
people
Most
only
people,
post the highlights. You know what I'm saying? So you think it's all good. You don't think I go through shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got people that call me and ask me for money on the first of the month. Like, I don't have my own bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of
Like,
fact, I actually did see a video on your page where you was telling people that everything ain't going right. But I was just
about to say it after though. I just spoke on it. I literally
did see that. You said
I literally
everything ain't
spoke on
going
it
good,
probably like
but
3
guess
weeks ago.
what?
I was like,
still got God with me.
exactly, through it
Yeah.
all. A lot of people get
yeah, I
on.
seen that too. I actually seen that.
A lot
I
of
thought you
people.
was talking about my page.
No,
I
I
was
was
ready to say
talking
that.
Nah, yeah. So
Yeah.
top it off, yeah. A lot of people, you know, get so caught up into their favorite, you know, artists, their favorite celebrities, and you see all the good stuff that come with the partying, the success, the Bentleys, the money. But you ain't seeing everything they're going through, you know, to get to where they got to, or you know, that's going on in their day-to-day lives. Like, internet got too much cap, and I'm here to break that. Like, I'm really here to break that, bro.
Right.
Like, it's too much capping on the internet. And if I could, you know, it's gonna take more than me to make a difference. But if I could start, I know I could gain, you know, God gonna put more people in line to help me get the, you know,
Hell yeah.
mission
And
complete.
one thing about it is you not quitting. Like,
Can't.
no matter how rough the road get, you still down for the ride.
Still down for
And
the
that's
ride.
what a lot of people be failing to
Yup.
do.
Yup.
People give up, bro. Like, if you knew me, if you knew Link since you knew us, we have been on the grind. You know what I'm saying? And if one thing don't work, we trying another. Some people, they had this thing where they go into this clamshell
Yup.
to where they think it's over. And
Yup.
it's not. You
Nope.
just have to figure out a new niche.
Yeah, what's best for you?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
so caught up in what's going on,
And
like,
don't give up.
yeah, first and foremost. First and foremost, you can't give up. Hey, a closed mouth don't get fed. You ain't getting nowhere if you ain't open up that mouth. If you ain't doing your research is applicable. You got Google, literally Google right here in front of you. You can research anything you trying to do, and it can help you get to where you trying to get to in life. Like, the resources right there in front of you. We just not applying ourselves. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all young folks, start applying yourself. You'll see a better outcome in your life.
I got a question. So, I mean, you younger. So when we was coming up, we didn't have like social media and all of
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah,
so
MySpace.
it wasn't. We didn't.
Phony ass MySpace.
Yeah, so we didn't
Take 'em
have
back.
like we didn't have the shit all day, every day. You seeing people doing this and that, like
Yeah.
cap or not. You know what I'm saying? So how hard is it for a younger person to distinguish what's real and what's not on these Instagrams and TikTok? And like, how much does it affect their day-to-day life trying to keep up with that? Speaking from a younger perspective.
Yeah, I just feel like it starts. I really feel like it starts with like, it's the influence. It's not. It's like, all right, so you got video games. Everybody get on their video games. Everybody loves playing video games. I feel like that's messing the generation up with my generation. That's a downfall because Grand Theft Auto, you got all these killing games that's inspiring you to go, you know, go take out your op if you got op, or go take out somebody wants to, you know, get out of here. So I really feel like that's a major step in the downside of our youth. On top of that, we don't have a lot of OGs out here directing them. It's all about drilling, how I'm gonna get this money, how I'm gonna bang this next joint, it's just, it's no direction with society. So I really feel like if we could just have more OGs involved in these younger folks, it could be a different outcome. But it's also, like I said, also starts with the rappers and stuff. You glorifying killing. Like, no, we in 2023, we still glorify who we done killed. We still talking about we smoking Tuka and all this, other BS.
Now, we ain't never talking about smoking no Tuka.
Not y'all, the world. I'm just talking in the aspect, in the aspect of just, the younger generation, for example. But yeah, I would just really feel like if, we could just apply ourselves more to the younger people, it could start something different.
I think the younger generation is more followers than leaders. I think because I was being taught to be a leader, and it's crazy. It wasn't even by like OGs or role models. I think my mother instilled that in me, like be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm not gonna lie, this something. A lot of shit that you've been saying is something that came to my mind. Prophet told me was when a person believe in the artist, that's like if they believe in their music, if they believe that person is real, it's nothing you could say. And I think a lot of times what comes with the internet versus what we didn't have, because if we had the internet, but we didn't have all the social
Instagram
and all this,
Snapchat.
all this stuff.
So nowadays people are showing themselves outside of their music, and that's what you believe.
Yes.
Even Lil Durk is a dope artist, but he also, his name is a part of a lot of real shit that's going on in the world outside of rap, which make people gravitate to him, especially if you're a person that's into the streets. You know what I'm saying? So like if we'd have had that coming up, we had a lot of street moments and a lot of shit that could have been, that we'd have been viral.
For sure.
I think a lot of times these kids believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things we talk about as far as our kids watching certain things on TikToks, because it's easily to take over the mind, especially with this stuff, with this information. Back in the day, they would have to come to us for this information.
It's right there in front of you.
Now it's in front of them without our parental
advisory.
Like we not overlooking it. So now they saying this and they believed it. We didn't even know that they seen
exactly
information. So now it's in their head, and DJ Academic said this. He said that this happened. So you believing that this stuff is happening. Not saying what he said is false. I'm just saying, giving you an example. These people are able to see this information and process it for what they wanted to process it for.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
All we really had was music videos. Like you see a music video, you thinking, like, damn, they really get into it.
That ain't shit now. People could drop a dope music video right now, spin a bag on it, and it do wood. It don't do no numbers because a person don't know who the hell is he. Is he capping? Is he telling the truth? Who he shot? Like they want to see the backstory. The backstory is so important. And the backstory is so important for a person in business, period. I actually like a lot of backstories that don't come with how we came up.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate some of those backstories where, this kid, he could have went there. See, everybody look at it like, he ain't come up in the streets with us. He could have went there. Instead, he chose
something different.
For example, my godson. My godson, since I known him, has played baseball. He's going to college right now to play baseball.
Doing it too.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him being able to get to these different heights in life.
Yes.
And not had to travel the same road that we travel.
Yeah, you know and he adding something to his resume today. That man is engineering the podcast right now.
Shout out to Jalik.
Shout out
to Jalik. Tools right now. They don't even really know. My godson is he recording right now. You know what I'm saying?
He in his glow.
And he's doing a hell of a good job, man. Shout out to Jalik. Make sure y'all go follow him. We're gonna get to that.
For sure.
But, what could you tell? I guess some of these other guys who may want to start a clothing company, or a brand, what would you tell them?
I'm gonna tell you what Wallo would tell me. Literally, a lot of these young folks don't overthink it. You'll get to overthinking like, oh man, I don't got the money, I ain't got the resources, to pursue what you're trying to pursue. Got everything you need. literally your phone. All you gotta do is your research. You want to start a clothing brand? Start with a t-shirt. Easy. Get a design, makeup design, draw your design out, get your logo made, put on a t-shirt. Start it. Once you start it, remain consistent and always keep God first in your always keep God first in your
life, man. And everything.
Yeah, in your life, but like first. Keep God first in your journey. Yeah.
Like yeah. Yo, I gotta tell this quick story, man. This shit goes with this, man. And this is the opposite of what Glow is here explaining. I had a homegirl, man. A homegirl. She started her online boutique. I'm not gonna say her name. She started an online boutique. She spent about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on merch. She ordered them from wherever she ordered them from. She had a whole bunch. She never put it out because she was scared of failure. She was scared that somebody would tell her that she was scared to post.
Scared of that feedback. Scared of that feedback.
With the merch on in fear of somebody telling her that they did not like it. And the shit is crazy because I get a phone call. This is crazy as shit. I get a phone call from her telling me she have a whole fucking closet of merch. And every day that she see it, it reminds her of what she didn't do. She called me and asked me to come pick it up and do whatever I want with it. She gave me $5,000 worth of female clothes. And I gift that shit out for Christmas to so many different people. It was female clothes. I gave that shit to so many different people, man. But the point that I'm making was before I took it, for weeks, I tried to talk her into putting it out.
Pursuing.
Like, pursue it. You went this far. Like, put it out. It's yours. Like, why wouldn't you want to put this shit out? And she was not with it. She was so terrified of failure. Like, what if they don't like it? What if people? I'm like, yo, who the fuck care? Somebody is gonna like it.
Gravitate.
And she could not deal with that part over fear. So I would tell anybody that's out there trying to start their own brand, fuck what anybody else think. You have to know that you are the shit. You have to know that your shit is the next
walk like
best
it, talk
thing.
like it.
And you have to push. You go and make money, especially if you run into people like me and Links to Chef.
Yeah. And I'm a topic because I go through that all the time. It's more like, yo, I've been like, I really wasn't going through that type of stuff, the beginning of my career. But as I got further into this, entrepreneurship, I get it all the time. People tell me I don't like you. You ain't got the potential to be where you trying to go to. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. You can say everything you want to say about me. You can feel everything you want to feel about me. But I'm gonna show you. And as long as you got that mindset, you're gonna be good.
Like how you feel about, you trying to sell your merch and then you meet somebody that wants some shit for free or they want like a discount.
Yo, I'm done with these discounts and I'm done with these freebies. Like, dealing with entrepreneurship, you got to take risks. So, all the people you see me come across, it wasn't always like on some, they bought it. It was like, oh, I got that in myself so it's more like I got to believe more in myself that they going, attract to what I got to offer to them.
Right.
So, as far as or artists, that's something that everybody who's starting a clothing brand should always think about. Like, don't think because you got a clothing brand, they're going to be obligated to buy your t-shirt, buy your hoodie, buy your hat, or whatever you got to offer. It don't work like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like to pay what it costs. Because I be into business too.
Keep that train of thought though. But to top it off, a lot of people that I know, like family members, close friends, they'll come up to the table or they'll be like, yo, bro, you got this? And you can see in their face, oh, like, why you charging so much? Or can I get a discount for this? So I came to the realization in 2023, friends, family, whoever, you're going to have to pay the tab because I got to eat too. Like me, giving you something for a discount is hurting me at the end. You getting all fly.
You can't go on Saks Fifth and ask them.
You can't do that.
People that you don't know don't even ask for discounts.
They don't. They ask what the price is and they pay
it. Don't mind paying it.
I was about to say, like, I like to pay what it costs because when I'm into business,
entrepreneurship
as well.
Exactly.
So when I tell you my price, I want you to respect it. I don't like to really ask homeboys for deals because
I don't go to the factory and be like, yo, can you print all these designs for free? And he send them to me. It don't work like that.
You had to pay for that.
Pay for this.
That's why when you dealing with friends, you gotta raise the price off bucks.
And I realize that.
So you can just raise it up, and then when they ask for a discount, you bring it back down to what you want anyway.
Fuck that! I'm telling you the price, and I'm expecting you to pay it.
Pay it
like
straight like that.
As simple as that.
And so top it off though, like I said, 2023, I came to realization like
that made me think too. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. Yeah. When I was doing music, right, I was in Miami for a month.
Yeah.
And I was recording at Benzino Studio.
Yeah.
The reason I brought this up is because I think naturally sometimes a lot of celebrities downplay a nigga that's up and coming. So they kind of look at you like, I ain't buying this shit to where as though you want to give it to them.
Yeah.
But if you stand your ground, I think that they're going to respect you more. And I say that because I was in Miami for a month with Benzino. I wasn't necessarily with Benzino every day, but we recorded at his studio for weeks. I was staying in Miami. And I had like 2 ounces of gas on me. Gas. He ain't had no gas. Yeah, I had some gas back then. Whatever the fuck gas was then. I had some Loud or whatever the fuck it is. And he ain't had no grass, right? So we in his studio, he could see us smoking on camera. So out of nowhere, the door opened and niggas like, yo, Zeno wants you. So I'm like, me? He like, yeah. So we go through the little compound, little complex, and I go in the office with Benzino and Dave Mays. So they're like, yo, you got some bud? So I'm like, yeah. Mind you, this shit is just a smoke. But when he wanted some, I charged him. So I'm like, yo, I need 20. So that nigga was like, man, he was going in his pocket as he was saying this. Like, nah, I fuck with this nigga right here. Yeah. Most people would have came in here and gave me this shit for free. So I'm like, nah, that shit ain't for free. I paid for that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then and it's crazy because he ended up, through another homie, Bruckup, we end up sitting down. Benzino was trying to give me a business opportunity, wanted me to invest or whatever. And that came from sitting in there smoking a blunt with him. Yeah. So I sold that nigga some weed and smoked it with him. And I rolled up. You feel me? But that shit wasn't going to be for free.
Yeah.
Right. You feel me? And I say that to say, when you stand your ground and you stick to your price, I think people respect you more. I think when you get a shit away, people think they getting over.
That's it. And it took me a long time to realize that. Like I said, 2015, I'm starting to shut off. I'm like, shit. Like I said, I'm ready to be popping in 2016. But as like I said, time progressed. It was like I'm starting to realize stuff a little bit more. So I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind, though.
If you ain't paying my motherfucking price, you not my motherfucking client. Simple. You ain't who I'm looking for.
Exactly. Simple.
Right.
Simple.
You not right. It's not for you.
And I had that same type of mindset. Like I have that same type of mindset, but it's like as soon as I get around these people, it's like, yo, I just got to do this because you never know where it's going. You know what the outcome is going to be. You feel me? So. That's that, but I'm definitely staying on business going into 2024. Ain't no more of that.
Hold on, standing on business. I've been seeing this fucking shit posted. What does that mean to you? Like that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother topic.
Fucking standing on business shit because I'm getting sick of it and I'm getting confused.
That's motherfucking Drewski shit.
I'm just saying, I know what Drewski claiming it.
That nigga a geek.
You know what I'm saying? He said Drake stole it, but that's another story, man. Type shit.
T.I.'s son.
Standing on business.
Standing on business, man. I guess, man. Like
and y'all heard that LLC? Y'all heard what happened with Nardo Wick last night?
No.
You didn't peep that? His security beat up a fan was just trying to take a picture.
You stood on business.
Stood on business.
That nigga stood on business on the fan. Don't take no pictures of my man, Nardo Wick, man. They standing on business over there.
Yeah, niggas was not bumming.
Hey, yo, so before we get out of here, man, I want to see if you could give, you definitely on your page and in real life, you know what I mean? You definitely share a lot of wisdom and spiritual motivation quotes, and you speak highly about God. Before we get out of here, man,
let's get some motivation,
man. Off the top of the dome, pause. Get them people something, man. Get them people something to take with them, man. Something you may never have said, so scripted. Give us some real fly shit right now. Motivation right here.
They said they want the Fly Glow to come out. Okay,
Fly Glow from you to them right now before we get out of here.
So let me see. It really be on some timing where I just be at. It just be like I ain't gonna lie though. If I hear somebody say something, I'll go and flip it and turn it into my
do
own.
your thing. Don't even.
So it's more like it's just more like just for all the people that's really trying to pursue in life and really do something beneficial for the people that surround you and for yourself. I'm really just gonna say, don't get sidetracked, because that's what the devil wants you to do. The devil wants you to get sidetracked, knowing that you got that connection with God and understanding the faith that he will give to you to have in him will help you prosper so much more. But the moment you start getting around them people who don't believe in you, the people who just want to get high, negativity, they say non-rich people, you could become the 10. So if you got 9 people that's trying to do something that's negative, you're going to be the 10th person to become negative. So always be, mindful of your surroundings. Keep, God first in your life, and always, have a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to want to execute.
Gotta have a plan. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with niggas that don't got no goals, no plans, no dreams.
Like, what is we doing?
So everything.
And then you getting around, and then I'm gonna say this last.
Elevating.
Yeah, it's more like if you ain't got no goals, no dreams, it's about 2024. I think it's time for you to just go ahead and come to a realization. Like, I'm at this age and I'm not doing nothing but sitting around. Just come to a realization that you bigger and you better than what you are.
If you never too late. Up.
It's never too late.
Get your ass up.
And I'm gonna ask you one question. Are you ready?
You ready for Jelani Luxury, nigga?
Are you ready?
Is you ready for In the Loop?
Are you
nigga?
Ready?
Are you ready?
We got Jelani Luxury in the loop. We got God.
Shout out my dogs. We got God in the loop.
Chef in the loop.
Whole
we got Dollar in the loop.
Definitely in the loop. My boy is now officially in the loop, y'all.
In the
loop. Shout out to my guys over in the loop, man.
Y'all stay tuned for that giveaway, man. We giving this shit away.
And they doing a giveaway, man. Y'all go ahead and do what you gotta do. I know you want something.
Appreciate you for coming up here, man.
Love, bro. Appreciate you.
For sure. That was dope. That was love.
Shout out to Keith for the
shout out to Keith the Barber, man.
My man Keith the Barber. Hey, Keith the Barber, he was in the mud with me.
Keith.
He was in the mud with me. 2016, 17.
How much for one of them?
How much for the baldy?
How much for the baldy?
That's 500 because it's 1,000 to cut. But...
Oh God.
Damn. Yo, Keith, look out for me. Don't fuck my line up, my boy.
All love, though, bro. Love you, my dog. Y'all stay blessed, man. Appreciate y'all.